Alright, today is Sunday Comics and Coffee episode. I'm not going to read a single comic. Instead, I wanted to look over this Wednesday Comics. This is Wednesday DC Comics, the world's greatest heroes, world's greatest comics. This is issue number 4 from July 29th, 2009. I wish I could get my hands on a bunch of these. I was really happy to get this one at least, since it had a Metamorpho story with Neil Gaiman and Michael Allred. I instantly noticed the Allred artwork and had to jump on it. And then, of course, the Deadman story I like in here, and the Green Lantern. The rest, we'll see whether or not I read them or check them out fully or not. Star Wars Robo Chicken advertisement, episode 2. I just started rewatching all the Robo Chickens. I'm into season 2 right now, so I haven't got to episode 2 of the Star Wars one for a replay, but I've seen them all before. But I also have some more on the back here. We got a Demon storyline, which is cool. Sergeant Rock, Metal Man, Hawkman, Strange Adventures. Yeah. But you get all these little Sunday comic style stories in this nice big issue. And the first one starts with a Batman story. This one doesn't look that exciting. It looks like it's Mr. Wayne meeting up with someone. I don't know, is that Bruce Wayne? That can't be Bruce Wayne, is it? Yeah, he's definitely does not have a Bruce Wayne feel to me. I don't like that character's look at all. It's like Azzarello and Riso with Robbins and Mulvihill. I don't know. Not sure what's going on here, but I suppose I could read it quick. I hope you haven't been waiting too long, Mr. Wayne. It's Bruce, Miss Glass, and I was here on time. A habit. A man's man habit, according to my departed husband. That's what she says. Though Franklin tended to be early, unfortunately he never kept me waiting. About Mr. Glass, I have to say, his murder and the attempt on your life has made me a bit nervous. You don't look it. Well, what is it they say about looks? Beauty is the eye of the beholder. Or skin deep. Mine runs thick. I imagine it does. So it's... I can't keep doing her. This just ain't... She just says, so it's your imagination that invited me to lunch? You aroused some curiosity in me, I'll be honest. Then, though it's against my nature, so shall I. There's no one who wanted Franklin dead more than me. He was old, sadly getting older, and despite his early times, he had gotten slow. It hurt me to see a great man like that. I tried to look out for him, but his son, Carlton? Yes, Carlton, has been after Franklin's estate for years. He'll get it over my dead body. I'd hate to see that. It would be a waste, wouldn't it? What? A key. I have a room here. I suppose life's too short not to be direct, isn't it? Don't be late. And do call me Luna. I don't know, that can't be Batman. It's gotta be this Azzarello guy. Or she's Azzarello and he's Rizzo. I don't know. That's very confusing though for a Batman comic. I know the older ones back in the day, they got a little darker in their storylines. We got a Kamandi story, the last boy on Earth. Never really cared much for that one. And I did read it a lot when I was young, but I'm just not into the whole savage, prehistoric style storylines. Interesting cat character in here. This character here. So I don't remember the animals being all warriored out, carrying weaponry and stuff like that from the Kamandi stories. I thought it was more direct, regular animals that he was dealing with, prehistoric style creatures and stuff back in the day, but I definitely don't remember it being this far in the future and being kind of animalistic, humanimals going on in here, because we got this one's got a whole Planet of the Apes style story thing going on here. You got all the apes with weaponry in the background. So yeah, not the Kamandi I remember. But like I said, I read those back when I was a kid. Didn't really get into them back then. Do have a Superman story that's focused on Smallville, Kansas. We got some people around looks like a county fair going on here. We got John Acuti, Lee Bermejo, Barbara Carrero, and Ken Lopez working on this one. It's created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. There's that biofuel demo. Your father, like a child with a toy sometimes. And you, Clark, what a nice surprise this visit. Nice, but there's a reason, isn't there? Something's bothering you. Mother's intuition trumps X-ray vision every time. You know I'm not really sure what it is. All of a sudden, I just don't feel as if I belong in Metropolis. I don't fit in. Wonderful imagery throughout this storyline. Well, that'll pass, I'm sure, but you'll always fit in here, Clark. Always. Thanks, Ma. Boy, if I were 20 years younger, I'd get after that ethanol contract. Staying out here, Clark? He goes walking into the barn, opens up the secret hatch down below. This one's obviously... Nope, that one is only one page. I thought they were, but it didn't have an ending on it, so I wasn't sure on that one. Got a Deadman story here going. Got some big ol' demon that's trying to take him out. Die, human. Yeah, human, huh? Haven't been that in a while. Outside of possessing some poor schmuck. This is the first time I've been tangible since I was in Nanda Parbat, the mystical home of my personal deity. Don't know where I am or why Handsome here wants to split my skull, but if I don't move, I'll be back to my dead self real quick. Ugly bastard, is faster than he looks. The taste of blood is copper, sweet like sucking on a bad penny. Alright, monkey face, you wanna go? Let's go. Ugh. You dare, mortal? For your insolence, I'll strip every inch of flesh from your bones before I banish your soul to hell for eternity. Now burn. Never felt heat like that. If one of those suckers hits me, I'm gonna be extra crispy. Screw this. Holy hell. Jumping around, getting all kinds of things shot at him. I put my world-class trapeze artist skills to work. May not be as graceful as those Cirque du Soleil sissies, but no one's better at operating without a net. Oh, I wouldn't go off on the Cirque du Soleil people. They do a pretty damn good job every day, repetitively taking risks, and very rarely have any type of problems. Could have judged that better, as he's fallen from doing his little fancy move stuff that he's bragging about, and then he gets his ass whooped by a corner of a by landing on the corner of a cliff there, catching it. Oof. You're getting rusty, old boy. Think I busted a rib. Well, Boston, this is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into. Don't see how things could get much worse. So you got these little demon characters with these spears coming after them. Scree! Scree! Next week, things get worse. I bet they do. Alright, we got a Green Lantern story here. See where they're at. Coast City and Hal Green Lantern Jordan's. Let's see. Oops. Let's hit this again. Yeah, Coast City and Hal Green Lantern Jordan's just seen an old friend turn into a monster on live television. Dill, I haven't seen him for a few years, but it doesn't seem like so long ago. Not so long at all. We first met, it was back when I got invited to be part of the space program. Ah, Captain Jordan. That's the name. Nice strip you've got here. Ah, we didn't expect you to actually fly here. It's the only way to travel, and you did say you'd cover travel expenses. So the Air Force will be sending you a bill for jet fuel. Where's this shindig at anyways? Ah, this way. I was as cocky as they come, but all I could think, and then the booster will fall away, leaving the capsule to enter an orbital pattern, circumnavigating the Earth. Was that this was for real? Outer space, a chance to travel in space? Space? And they were offering it to me? Afterward, at the reception. And this is Major Joseph Dillon, Marine pilot and Medal of Honor winner. Please call me Dill, Captain. And I'm Hal. And let me just say that it's a pleasure to shake hands with the man who's gonna come in second. Right back at you, Captain Jordan. And just like that, it was on. Next time, friendly rivalries. Alright, let's see. I'm sorry about the voices you're hearing in the background. Those are just people talking something about something. I'm not paying attention because I'm doing things, but they think that they gotta let me know stuff. So If you hear anything, I'm sorry about that. Alright, here's the one that I was mainly looking forward to. The Metamorpho story. And this is done by Neil Gaiman and art by Michael Allred, like I said. Yeah, Laura Allred doing the coloring. But, whoa, big place, huh? What kind of people lived here? I don't think anyone actually lived here per se. And if they did, they weren't people. My understanding is that the race who built the temple left the Star of Atlantis well guarded. This place is filled with death traps. Death traps of a highly original and remarkable nature, such that only an element man could get through them. Or an element woman, Miss Stagg. Urania Blackwell, CIA. Hello, Rex. You look good. Don't think that the United States government is without a clue. Mr. Stagg and your agent may have been reporting to you, but he was reporting to us too. If anyone's going to get the Star of Atlantis, it's going to be Uncle Sam. And with all due respect, it's going to be me. If anyone is going to get that diamond, it's going to be my Rexy. Saf, what are you doing here? I totally stowed away. It was like easy. Jabba helped. It was an honor to demonstrate compassion to the gloriousness of Miss Stagg. And Freak Girl, the Star of Atlantis, it's jewelry, and that means it's mine. The Star of Atlantis is so much more than just a diamond, my friend. But you shall bring it to me. Because only an element man can make it through the final maze, and you are an element man. And anyone who gets in our way will die. Yeah, I just love the Allred artwork. Always makes me happy to read it, see it. A little bit of an Allred story. Yeah, Teen Titans story going on here by Eddie Barganza and Sean Galloway. Suppose we could check this one out. Not big on Teen Titans, but I'm kind of curious who some of these characters are. Get everyone to the evac draft. I know I'm right, despite all that has come before. Beetle, stand back. I am sure we are about to have company. The Titans are evil. They must pay for their crimes. You are attacking the wounded. It is clear in my mind what must happen. Have you no honor? Honor? The Titans don't deserve any. The Titans must die. You call yourself heroes, but you have caused more grief than anyone you have ever fought. You gained everyone's trust, and then you turned on society. There is no future as long as you live. Others, like Deathstroke, have failed to stop them. But I, Trident, will not fail. Oh, we're clear. But I don't want to hear this wacko anymore. He's making too much sense. I cannot let up. I cannot show any mercy or compassion. I cannot falter. There is only the goal at hand. This has to end now. For our sake, we'd just like it if you'd shut up. No one is getting out of here unless... Okay, I saw this in Jaws. Let's see how it works with you. Maybe. So smile, you son of a... Beetle! No! He's taking some tanks and throwing them into whatever they're trying to destroy, like the old Jaws scene where they shoot the scuba tank. And this time, I win. Still don't know who these characters are, other than maybe Robin. Alright, we got Strange Adventures. They're always fun. Let's check this one out. Try and keep this thing from falling apart. Need a bigger table to do this on. Alright. Let's see. Among the casks and cured meats of the Ranagarian palaces, larder Alana Sardath and her jailer, Paragora Gra, square off in sullen silence. Time passes. Looks like they're in a meat locker or something going on there. Yeah, a lot of frickin' meat hanging high in the sky wherever they are. That's an alleyway that's pretty nasty. I just can't see this good. Hun ugly she is, or how ugly she is. All pink and furless, Gra ignores her defiant gaze. She hardly moves and never speaks. She only sits and stares. It's a dull, thankless task. Guard duty, the spirits in the stolen bottle improve his mood. By the second bottle, Gra's eyes pleasantly flicker and droop. Memories of a lovely blue-furred girl he once knew. And coiled muscles spring. His last mistake. The writing on this is terrible. The lettering is all over the place, so you can't tell if the words are together or separate. So that's why I'm struggling on this one. The Earthman has disappeared. He is not in the pit. Not in the... The Zeta must have beamed Adam back to Earth. I'll have to do this all on my own. As she pulls the sword from the... well, no, she's just wiping the blood off the sword. I don't know what she hit with the sword. I don't see anything prior to that. The flyers are under heavy guard. No chance of escape here. So the flyers are those little ships that all the monkeys or orangutans are holding on to. My lord, the Earthman has vanished. What? Well, it need not be by air. Here, doggy doggy. Did they think this some soft daughter? Did they think this some soft daughter they kept in irons? No, that doesn't make sense either. Interesting little dog, though. Her little big dog that she's riding. Gra is dead. The girl, she is gone. Scour the city. Send forth the flyers. Bring me that woman's clever little head. Yeah. Yeah, fun Supergirl looking story here. Yeah, super pets with her. I don't know if this light will affect... yeah, that's going to affect the camera. See if I can bring it down some. No, it's not allowing me to stick it on camera without affecting things. This is done by Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor. We watched a great interview with them the other day. It was a lot of fun on YouTube. I can't remember whose channel it was on, but Please tell me Streaky hasn't lost her mind entirely. Really, Crypto? Woof! Crypto's barking at her. Meow. Super Cat jumps on the tail of the plane. Plane's got a Mel Mouse advertisement on it. The cat's not too happy with that. Decides that tail of the plane has to go away because of the mouse's face on it. Streaky, you better not. What is wrong with you, Super Pets? Oof. Please spare me. Can anyone see what's going on back there? The radar is picking up a foreign object on the back wing with 2 more heading in our direction. Hell, believe it or not, it looks like a cat, and I think it's about to... Oh no. Meow. Jumps up, grabs hold of the tail of the plane with the mouse's head on it, and rips it off. Furr. Just purring away as the plane's heading for its demise. Great, just great. Supergirl's gonna have to go chasing after the plane that's falling from the sky here. Cat's up here on the tail chunk, all happy, purring away. That was probably the best story out of all of them so far, I would have to say. We got a Metal Men story going on here. Yeah. Dan Didio and Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. How would Art Baltasar say it? Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Dang it, I can't think of it. He's got a little song that he does for him. And we got Kevin Nolan on this one, and Kenny Lopez. Trish Mullihill. Please, let me go. Son, it's not your fault. You picked the wrong bank to rob. My name is Doc Magnus, and you had no idea knowing that you would come across the most sophisticated set of robots ever created. Stay back. Robots powered by my very own creation, the Responsometer, a device designed to give motion and life to metal. Metals I choose myself. Lead, iron, gold, platinum, tin, and mercury. And mercury! Thanks, Doc, for saving the best for last. Someone, get the gun. Don't worry, I got it covered. Hey, Tin, take note. That's the way you stop a bullet. I will, Iron. I'll do better next time. You okay, kid? I thought mercury was supposed to be a silver color. Shut up and enjoy being saved. How can I ever thank you, Doctor? It's not Doctor, it's Doc. And he's already taken. Tina, please. I said time and time again, you are a robot, and that's not the way robots... Enough, Magnus. Must you always plague me? You stopped my robbery, destroyed my life, so now I am going to end yours. Next time, he who smelt it. I like the Metal Men. But they call them robots, and they aren't really robots. They're just men created of metal that have abilities. Yeah, big Wonder Woman story in here, which I am not going to read. Not into that. Yeah, it looks like a mess of a story anyways. She's got some kind of interesting creatures she's dealing with, but yeah. That one's a little long-winded. I don't really want to get into that. We're already a half hour in here. But we do want to check out Sergeant Rock and Easy Company. So we will do that. He is unconscious. This will revive him. If you cooperate, it will go easier for you. I never did learn to take the easy way out. Easy's search for their missing sergeant results in a different discovery. Lower your weapons. We are friends. Hey, you're a soldier. I am Rivka Semenova. We had one hell of a time finding you folks. Yes, difficult for the Nazis also. We're here to help you, but how many are you? Less and less every day. Okay, but first we gotta find our top kicker. Top kicker? What is it, top kicker? Photographic documentation is necessary. Gustav, a distraction. But I understand. It is a military order, sir. It must be done. Take whatever pictures you need. But I believe we are finished questioning this stubborn mule. By Adam Kubert and Joe Kubert. Alright. There's a Flash story I'm not going to get into here either. Looks like two separate Flash stories actually. One with Iris West story and one with is it Gru? The gorilla? I can never remember. They're stopping an evil gorilla from threatening his future. There's so many smart gorillas out there. Alright, we got Demon and the Catwoman. Let's see what we got here. There is the soft sound of air displaced, and a moment later. I know thee, cat, and yet I know thee not. So stay thy fury for the moment, and... Ach! The cat jumps on him, or throws him, actually. Yeah, he's riding the cat, and the cat throws him. Throws the demon. There is no help. The madness is upon her. But deadly as thou art with fang and claw, we are come to a place of power and contend, where ancient lays of force abound, and I am in my element more than thee. Now, beast, constrained by hellfire bands abide, and let me taste thy core that I may know thy nature. As I thought, the girl is bound by ancient magics. Evil is their essence. A tang both sweet and foul upon my tongue. And well, I wot, the savior of this dish, one blackened heart alone would dare to hide beneath the fallen stones where oaths were broke, and friends slew friend and foe alike. Their bones, now mixed beneath the tumuli, call out. I hear their anguished cries. Stand fast. This night a reckoning we'll have at last. Next week, the Crypt of Dread and Secrets. I gotta get all these. And there's a Hawkman story on the inside back page. And this is, I suppose I should also say, Simonson and Steel Freeze and Steve Wands worked on the Demon. And then Hawkman is the Kyle Baker one. Recap. While attempting to rescue a captured American airliner from terrorists, Hawkman discovers... I'm covering up my microphone, so hopefully that didn't affect other stories. I just realized that. Sadly, I should have been paying attention to that. See if I can get this. This thing is so big. So I want to get some of the imagery for you on here, but let's see. Recap. While attempting to rescue a captured American airliner from terrorists, Hawkman discovers that the hijackers are actually disguised space aliens known as Macorthites. Having defeated all but one of the aliens, Hawkman now battles the final Macorthite on the wing of the damaged plane, which now plunges earthward towards certain doom. Your actions are futile. I have already signaled the Macarathian Armada to commence its attack early. Hawkman activates the communicator in his helmet. Hawkgirl, have you engaged the invaders? They were cloaked, but your hunch was solid. The satellite scanners detected them just in time. I've got a situation here. Can I get some JLA backup? All flight endowed personnel are currently engaged. The only JLA member we have available on Earth is Aquaman. Can he help? Of course he can't. They're in space. What the heck is Aquaman going to do? Not yet, answers Hawkman. My lord, they seem to have been prepared for us. I only detect 2 enemy craft. They will be no trouble. Continue the attack. Arrgh. I should be able to land the plane with only 3 engines. Sword poised, the pinioned powerhouse flies up at the falling alien. I just hope that scorched wing stays on to deliver the killing stroke. Damn. Looks like I've got a plane to catch. Plane lost a couple wings, it looks like. It's plummeting towards Earth. Hawkman's going to have to get his butt up there and save the plane. Next week, non-stop flight. That's it for the inside. Let's see what's on the back was just the advertisements and stuff. All that we showed you. So, yeah. That was fun. I really want to pick up more of these. Hopefully I can find some more somewhere. Somehow, some way down the road. And we will check out more of those and read them and review them if we get them. If we can get a run of them, we'll at least read the stories in order. Get ourselves caught up once in a while. But yeah. Really glad I picked this one up. Happy to have another all-red edition to my collection. And these other stories had some fun to it. I want to know more about the Metal Men, the Strange Adventures, Hawkman, Demon, Metamorpho, for sure, maybe Deadman, but yeah. That was fun. At least for me. Probably not for your ears. But hopefully you enjoyed. Keep following Under the Color of MS. Rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, give us those likes. We will keep coming up with these episodes as we go along. Hopefully you're enjoying the Sunday Comics and Coffee new episode that we're going to try and keep putting out there. Give us some info on it, and if you like it, we'll keep doing it. But other than that, check out Crimson Color Comic Club if you want to check out the group podcast that I'm on, and we'll get back with more soon. Alright, thanks. Bye.